Welcome back to Coffee and Cocktails. As always, my name is Thomas, and today, yes, we're going through another page of booze and vinyl. I'm feeling in a Johnny Cash mood, hence the black leather jacket and the black t-shirt. So, the album we're gonna listen to today from Johnny Cash is Johnny Cash at the Folsom prison. This is the revitalization of Cash's career in 1968. This album was released on January 13th while he was in the cell. These songs are delivered with rawness, with straightforward, with some humor. You hear some claps of the inmates and of the cells, of people listening to the performances on this album. So before we drop the needle on the album or turn it on Spotify or put it in your loudspeakers around the house, let's make a drink. Today, we're making the Suffering Bastard. The Suffering Bastard is 1 ounce of bourbon, 1 ounce of gin, a half ounce of fresh lime juice, a half ounce of simple syrup, a dash of Ango bitters, and 4 ounces of chilled ginger beer. Top that with a slice of orange for garnish, and sit back and enjoy the music. Let's get into it. So, as I said, we have 1 ounce of bourbon. Today we're using the Old Forester 1910. It's a 93 proof. If you've had the 1920 Prohibition era, it's very similar to that, but this is at 93 proof, so it's not as hot as a foolproof bourbon. Into our cocktail shaker goes 1 ounce of bourbon, 1 ounce of gin, half ounce of simple syrup, half ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice, a dash of Angostura bitters, and then we put all that into our cocktail shaker. Pop on the lid and shake for about 10 to 15 seconds or until all of this is chilled. Break that seal and shake. We're going to strain this into a rocks glass. I'm actually going to double strain. Get any ice shards out. And then we're gonna top it with some ginger beer. About 3 or 4 ounces. I'm using Gosling's ginger beer. I really don't have a preference. Fever Tree is a great ginger beer as well. They make tonics and club sodas. Gosling's was actually just on sale where I am. So, picked up a 6-pack of Gosling's. It's gonna work great. To finish it off, we're going to put just a little slice of orange into our drink to kind of accent the Angostura bitters and get those aromatic flavors as we taste the cocktail. So I'm gonna cut this up real fast. All right, so we're just gonna put this on the edge like that. And there you have the Suffering Bastard. Cheers, everybody. So right on the nose, again, you get that ginger beer, partly because you added it on last, but you get that rush of aromatics, not only from the nose of the citrus, but those aromatic bitters kind of come through. Shockingly, it's not super high proof with 2 ounces of gin and bourbon, but they kind of balance each other out. Gin is very botanical, bourbon is kind of rich and has like some oaky kind of flavors to it. So adding those together really balances out with just a cut of simple syrup. As always, with really any cocktails, if you want to spruce it up and kind of excite those drinks a bit more, adding just a dash or 2 of Angostura bitters or any other bitters, whether it's orange or Peychaud's bitters or chocolate bitters, even smoked cinnamon bitters, it kind of excites the drink and adds a little different level of dexterity to the cocktails that you're going to make. So play around with some cocktails with just adding a touch or 2 of Angostura bitters and see kind of what it does to evolve that cocktail. But again, cheers to Johnny Cash, cheers to Suffering, Cheers to hard times, cheers to good times, and have yourself a suffering bastard. Cheers, everybody.